Hey team, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a beginner cardio workout, right team? This entire work is going to consist of standing exercises only. So if getting down on the ground and getting back up is not really your thing, don't worry team, I've got you covered. You have your mat and your water bottle. Let's get ready to rock. All right, team, we're gonna start just a simple warm-up. We're gonna start with some hands up marches. Go ahead and bring one knee up as both arms come up overhead, drop back down, then the other knee goes. Alternating sides right here, team. Good. Keep in mind, it's just a warm-up. Go at your own pace here. It is a beautiful day. Good. It's a little windy, but the wind feels good, you know, because it's really sunny. Beautiful, team. Good. Yeah, I just feel I'm in a good place, you know? I'm like relaxed and I'm so happy to be engaged and life is good right now. Good, team. Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and come to a side-to-side step with a chest press. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring the hands up to about shoulder height right here. I'm gonna step out with my feet step together and press the arms out. Back out, out, just like that. All right, team? Alternating sides right here. Let's work. Good. We're gonna warm up. This is a full body workout, so you do need everything a little bit warm, a little bit loose today. So get the feet moving, get the arms moving. Beautiful, team. Good. Everything loose. Perfect. So keep your eyes out for turtles in the background. I don't actually see any today, but I said that in another video. I was like, oh, there's like no turtles. And then I went to edit it and saw like a whole bunch of turtles. So eyes open, they are back there probably. Good. Perfect. Go ahead and come to your natural squat stance. We're going to come to an alternating squat to hamstring stretch. So go ahead and come down and then come up, get a nice stretch in those hamstrings. Don't worry about getting super low in that squat or that hamstring stretch, especially if you have a desk job and you're feeling a little tight in the hips. It's just a warm up. Just try and get a little lower with each rep. Good, team. So I've actually been, well, I haven't been, but my fiance has been a little sick lately. I had like a slight sore throat and that was it. But he had like a fever of 102.7 and having a rough time. So I have been sitting a lot lately at home taking care of him. Good, team. Good, let's go with one more each. Perfect. Good, go ahead and take it from the top. Come right back into those hands up, knees up marches right here. Good, team. So I made like, you know, a giant soup and been making lots of tea and getting him lots of meds. So I had a very uneventful weekend. Good. Taking care of my sick fiance has been what's going on, which is good. Some home time is good. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come right back into that side-to-side step with a chest press. Good, like a vertical push-up going on here. Shove it away. Good, team. Beautiful. Good. So I was just kind of waiting almost for myself to get a fever, so I'm glad that I feel good. I kind of maintained, you know, the same level of sore throatness for a couple days and then it started to go down, so I feel good. Good, team. Perfect. Go ahead and come back to that natural squat stance. Squat to hamstring stretch. Beautiful. Good. Also, other reasons I'm in a good mood. I'm half marathon training and I'm officially out of my comfort zone. You know, in my off season, I'll get up to like 5 miles and kind of hang out there, stay in 5 mile shape. But even then I only do like a 5 mile run like, you know, once every 3-4 weeks, not often. So I did a 7 mile run and I'm just really happy that I did it and I felt good doing it. You know, I didn't feel like I was dying. And Hawaii is really hot, so it has a habit here of making you feel like you're not really in that good of a shape because it's hot and humid. Good, team. One more each. Perfect. Go ahead and take the feet nice and wide. We're going to come to a lateral lunge stretch. Go ahead and bend just the right knee, get a nice stretch in the left groin. Yeah, so it felt specifically good to run 7 miles here where it's hot and humid. Go ahead and switch. Good. Switch again. I'm going to do like 3 on each side. Back to the left. Good. Get my shirt going crazy. Back to the right. Good, and switch again. Perfect, team. Go ahead and pivot both feet so the right foot's forward and the left foot is back right here. Go ahead and drop that back knee and come to a hip flexor stretch. So get this left hip tucked up underneath you and go ahead and take a big beach ball up and overhead. Beautiful, team. Good. I had like a shirt on like this where it's loose. I always wear loose shirts in general. And the wind blew it, and I was watching this video and it was so big. I was like, I look like I'm pregnant. That's hilarious. But to go ahead and straighten out both legs and hinge at the hips right here. Come into this pyramid posture, get a nice stretch in the hamstring. Good, keep a nice generous bend in this front knee. Good. Good, team. Go ahead and roll it on up. We'll do the same thing other side. So go ahead and pivot to the back of the mat right here and go ahead and drop that right knee. Get that right hip tucked up underneath. Take a big beach ball up and overhead. Good. I'm actually gonna totally just flip around and switch feet because my hair is blowing into my face, but you can face the back of your mat, team. Good. Good. This is why I put the camera on the other side. I was like, I can't take this anymore. My hair is so long. One of my hairs shed and I was like, this thing is like 2 feet long. It's so long when it's like straight. You can't tell when it's curly, but when it's pulled out straight, it's like 2 feet long. Perfect, team. Go ahead and straighten out that front leg, hinge at the hips, come into this pyramid posture. My mom was just asking me about that. She was like, so how are you gonna wear your hair to your wedding? Like, what are you thinking? I was like, I feel like my hair is kind of like a style in itself because it's big and curly. So I was like, let it be big, let it go crazy, let it do what it do. Good, team. Beautiful. Go ahead and roll it back up right here. We're gonna come to some shoulder rotation. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the right arm, bring it forward, up and around, drawing big circles with the right shoulder. We'll do 3 big slow circles and then switch directions. I do want, or I'm leaning towards, I should say, having my bridesmaids wear head lace. Perfect, team. Same thing on the other side. Go ahead and take that left arm up and around. Drawing big circles, opening up this shoulder. Good, switch directions. Beautiful, team. Good, go ahead and take the feet about hip width apart right here. Hinge at the hips, place the hands just above the knees right here as we come into a standing cat-cow stretch. So big arch in the back, look forward. And curve, belly button to spine. Wiggle it out, get a little weird, veer off the railroad tracks a bit. Find any tight spots. Go ahead and arch. And curve. Beautiful, team. Let's go with one more each. Big arch. And curve. 15. Go ahead and come to a neutral spine. Go ahead and roll it up. Get some water if you need it. And we'll come into our first circuit. All right, team. So coming into our first circuit, go ahead and take the feet nice and wide into a sumo squat stance. So slightly wider than typical squat stance, toes pointing slightly outwards. Hands up behind the head right now. We're going to sumo squat into an oblique twist. So I'm going to go ahead and come down, take the right elbow towards the right knee, back up, squat back down, left elbow towards left knee, come back up. Alternating sides right here, team. When you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. Squeeze into that oblique. Get the booty down low. Beautiful, team. Good. Good. My head was like, I feel like my shirt is like being as wavy as like the actual waves. Kind of fun. Good, team. Beautiful. Good, nice strong legs here. Sumo squats are gonna work those inner thighs and glutes a little more than a typical squat will. Perfect, team. Shake it up. We're gonna get that heart rate up. We're gonna come to some side to side kicks. So I'm gonna go ahead and step it towards the left side of the mat right here. Kick it out with my left foot and then walk it over. 1, 2, 3, kick with the right. All right, team. So it looks like this. Kick, 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. All right, team, don't worry about kicking super high. Just do the best you can. We got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Stay moving, getting that heart rate up a little bit. You can get the arms pumping with it if you will. Oh. Get sound effects. Hi-yah. Good, team. Have fun with it. Make it yours. Good. Good. Beautiful, team. Good. It's a lovely day. I'm having fun. Do you ever just like go out and appreciate the weather because it's just so nice? Perfect, team. Shake it off. We're going to come to some marches with oblique twists. So I'm going to go ahead and bring both hands up to about chest height right here. I'm going to go ahead and bring the left knee up and bring the right elbow towards it, back down, then bring the right knee up, bring the left elbow towards it, back down. All right, team. Really squeeze into this oblique as you come into that twist. We got 30 seconds alternating sides right here, team. Let's work. You can do a big exhale when you bring that knee up. So I'm going to try and breathe into the microphone so you guys can hear it. Good. Big exhale, squeezing into that oblique. Make it work. Good, team. You can work your abs from a standing position. This is doing it. Good, team. Beautiful. I feel like people think of abs and they automatically think get on the ground and do crunches. There are lots of ab exercises, team. Good. Perfect, shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and come into some oblique crunches on one side. So I'm gonna go ahead and shift my weight over towards my left foot right here. Bring the right foot out and the right arm up and overhead. Now I'm gonna squeeze into this right oblique, bringing elbow to knee back out. All right, team, 30 seconds staying on the same side, then we'll switch sides. When you're ready, team, let's work. So same drill here, really exhale when you bring these two together. Try and actually touch, oh, wind's pushing me. Try and actually touch knee to elbow if you can. Good, team. Nice strong core. Good, and try and stay nice and stable on that left foot. Good. So if you're feeling that squeeze in the oblique, this is proving my point. You can work it from a standing position. Good, team. I started making these standing exercise only videos. Perfect, team. Same thing, other side. Go ahead and shift your weight over towards the right foot. Bring that left foot out. Left arm comes up overhead. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Because my mom had knee surgery and she has trouble getting up and down from the ground. So I made like the first one and so many people just loved it. So now I try to make these more frequently. Good, team. Good. Make sure that her and anybody in her position, you know, that has trouble getting up and down from the ground, or if on the day that you just don't feel like getting up and down from the ground, also an option. Good, team. Shake it off. We're going to go ahead and take that circuit from the top, so we'll come right back into that nice wide stance. Sumo squat to oblique crunches, hands up behind the head, team. 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. Making sure that that demographic, that population has access to effective workouts as well. Good. Or like on a day that if you are a more advanced athlete and you want to come do a beginner workout, maybe you're feeling sore and it just kind of helps break up the lactic acid. These workouts are great for that. Good, team. Good, few more seconds. I seem to have a lot of beginners on here though that just love these, which I love it. Love helping you guys. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and come to those side to side kicks. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Getting that heart rate up, get those feet moving. Good. Beautiful, team. Good. Especially like some athletes that aren't beginners in some ways. Specifically, I am a runner, so I know my runner population has a habit of focusing only on running and not strength training, and just doing body weight movements, simple things like this is effective and they're feeling it. They feel sore afterwards. Perfect, team. Shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and come right back into those marches with oblique twist. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Big exhale, squeezing into that oblique. Good, team. I'm gonna look out here, try and see if I can find some turtles for you guys. Good. It's a little early for them. They usually come out like a little later in the day and they come and bask in the sun. I know to you that might not make much sense because you're like, isn't it sunny right now? But it's actually not middle of the day. It's always kind of this sunny. Good, team. Which we're almost at summer solstice, aren't we? Almost at the longest day of the year. Good, team. Perfect. Go ahead and bring that right foot out, right arm up overhead. Oblique crunches, 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. We used to, so I grew up in California and I'm from the Central Coast, and Santa Barbara, if you guys don't know where that is, it's really pretty. You can look it up. It's a nice little vacation spot in Cali. It's a little quieter on the Central Coast, and they always have a big parade for summer solstice that we used to always go to as kids. You know, kids that give you like beads as they come by and get your face painted, which as an adult, as you guys can tell, I still always paint my face. Perfect, team. Same thing, other side. Go ahead and bring the left foot out and the left arm up overhead. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Because I think it's pretty. I like to do little designs, as you guys have probably caught on by now. Good, team. Good. Squeeze into that oblique. Good. But yeah, the summer solstice parade is awesome. If you guys ever want to go to a fun one, it's a good one. Good, team. We got about 10 seconds left. And Santa Barbara has like a lot of vineyards and stuff. It's a pretty area. Perfect, team. Shake it off, get some water if you need it, and we'll come into our second circuit. All right, team, so coming into our second circuit, go ahead and step towards the front of your mat or towel. We're gonna come to a reverse lunge to a reverse kick. So I'm gonna go ahead and shift my weight over towards my left leg right here. I'm gonna reverse lunge with the right, come back up, and then I'm gonna hinge at the hips right here and kick the right foot back. So lunge and kick. All right, team, we got 30 seconds staying on the same side, then we'll switch sides. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. And don't worry about, especially if you have sensitive knees, don't worry about getting super low in this lunge right here or kicking super high. It's okay if we're maybe lunging really high and then kicking a little low. That's all right, team. Do the best you can. Good. If you want to set a goal, you can put like a stool or chair behind you and try and kick over it. Good. But stay moving. Good. Get that heart rate up. Beautiful, team. Perfect. Beautiful. Shake it off. Same thing other side. Go ahead and shift your weight over towards your right foot this time. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. I'm trying to find like a flat spot on this, on the ground here. It's like I'm on a mound. Good, team. Beautiful. Good. Outdoor workout challenges. Good. Wouldn't have it any other way though. I feel like that's awesome. Throwing off your balance is really good for longevity. Good. The world isn't full of perfectly flat, slick surfaces. We got to learn how to stay stable on unbalanced things, uneven surfaces. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and come towards the back of your mat right here. We're going to go ahead and come towards the back left corner. I'm going to come to a zigzag squat. So I'm going to go ahead and step it out with my right into a squat together, out with my left, making this little zigzag squat formation all the way to the front, and then backwards jog it back. All right, team, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. Remember to go at your own pace here, but do challenge yourself. Good, get that heart rate up. Good, team. Good. I did a workout that was like a circuit outside, and we did like run a kilometer and then do 20 squats and 20 lunges. Oh my goodness, talk about a burner. Good, team. Perfect. Shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and stay on this side right here. We're gonna come to a prisoner lateral shuffle to a deadlift. So go ahead and bring both hands behind the head right here. We're gonna lateral shuffle across your mat or towel. Get here, prisoner deadlift. So my feet are about hip width apart. Slight bend to the knees. I'm gonna hinge at the hips, squeezing into those glutes. Stand it back up. Lateral shuffle back. Deadlift from here. All right, team. 30 seconds alternating sides right here. Let's work. Good. Good. Get that heart rate up. Engage those glutes. Good. And try not to dig up your towel. Oh yeah. Beautiful, team. Good. Here comes the sun. Good. I was trying to think of like a wholesome song that would relate to this exercise, and I can't think of any. I was like, is there any songs about like, I don't know, shuffling sideways? Good, team. Perfect. Shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and come into some Slinky Squats. I call them Slinky Squats. You'll say on this side right here, you're gonna step out into a squat like a slinky all the way across, and then slinky your way back. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. You know those toys, Slinkies. Speaking of which, I have never been like that into Toy Story. I think I saw 1 and 2, and that was kind of the end of my adventure. I never saw Toy Story 3, which everybody was like, oh, it made me cry. And I was like, well, I don't want to cry. So I never actually watched it. But I've seen lots and lots of commercials for this new Buzz Lightyear thing going on. And I'm like, should I catch up? Perfect, team. Shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and take that circuit from the top. So we'll come right back into that reverse lunge to a reverse kick. Go ahead and step towards the front of your mat right here. Plant that left foot. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. I had a dream. I was gonna tell you guys. I had a dream that Buzz Lightyear was looking for Lord Voldemort from Harry Potter. Some of you were like, this chick and her Harry Potter. But I had a dream that he was looking for Lord Voldemort so that he could learn how to make a Horcrux and live for infinity and beyond. I told my sister that. She was like, that needs to be a meme. That's literally my dream. I woke up like when he said that line. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Same thing other side. Go ahead and plant the right foot. Left foot's gonna work. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Like right when he said that line, he was like, and beyond. And I like, my eyeballs popped open. Good, team. Good, nice strong legs here. Good. I've increased my strength training lately because I'm half marathon training, and to stay injury free you need like some muscle around those joints to help cushion all the impact. So I've increased strength training lately and I am loving it. Perfect, team. Shake it off. We'll go ahead and come towards the back of the mat right here. We'll come right back into those zigzag squats to a backward jog. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. I'm a runner for my mental health, and then I kind of discovered that strength training has the same effect on me, where I just feel good. It gives me a nice endorphin release. So increasing strength training is it's like increasing therapy sessions or something like that, increasing your self-care time. Good, team. And it's feeling awesome. I do like a mix of body weight workouts like this, and then sometimes I go and lift weights, but make those muscles actually flex. Perfect, team. Shake it off. We'll go ahead and come right back into that lateral shuffle to deadlift. Hands up behind the head right here, team. 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. Good. Beautiful. Yeah, so it's like, running will work your muscles too, but not like squats and lunges will. Like, I would have a much easier time muscle-wise running for 30 minutes than I would, squatting for 30 minutes. That's a different type of burn. So yeah, I mix it up between weights and body weight movements. You definitely get like such awesome workouts in with just body weight. Perfect, team. Shake it off. We go ahead and come right back into those Slinky Squats. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Which COVID really taught me that. I was like, oh, I can get a really awesome workout in with just body weight. What do you know? As long as I come out and I'm feeling it. I feel the burn and all that fun stuff. Good, team. So I haven't actually gone back to like an official gym since then. I have like my townhouse gym, which is, much smaller than like a big mainstream gym, but gets the job done. I feel the burn. I feel nice and strong. I feel good, Good, team. A few more seconds here. Perfect. Beautiful. Shake it off. Get some water if you need it, and we'll come into a cool down. All right, team. So coming into a cool down, let's go ahead and start with a side body stretch. So go ahead and bring both feet together right here. Bring the right arm up overhead and grab a hold of your right wrist with your left hand right here, and think up and over as you reach towards the left side of your mat. Get a nice stretch in the right side body. So I used to like, coming from a bodybuilding background, I used to always lift really heavy and do stuff that could have potentially injured me. Like, not that there's anything wrong with like lifting heavy, but you don't need to 1 rep max every week type of thing. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come back to center. Same thing other side. Go ahead and grab a hold of that left wrist with your right hand and think up and over, reach towards the right side. And as I've gotten older, I'm more like, I got nothing to prove here. I just want to be like healthy, and I want my joints and everything to feel good, So that's when and then COVID came too, and I was like, oh, like, you can get good body weight workouts in and feel the burn, and maintained all the muscle that I had built just fine. Worked out great. Perfect, team. Good. Go ahead and come back towards center right here. Go ahead and step towards the front of your mat and step just the right foot back right here as you come into a high lunge. Get that right hip tucked up underneath you. Option to take a big beach ball up and overhead, or you can choose the more restorative hands on hips right here. Good. Feel a nice stretch in the front of that right hip flexor. Good. Let the heart rate come back down. Deep breaths here. Beautiful. And then when we're ready, go ahead and interlace the fingers behind the back right here and pull the shoulders down and away. Good. And then when you're ready, go ahead and hinge at the hips, coming into humble warrior. Good. Beautiful, team. Deep breaths here. And you want to gaze like you're looking into a pond. And remember to keep those shoulders pulled down. Good. Opening up the chest. Perfect, team. Go ahead and use your hands right there to help you stand it back up. Release the hands. Shake it off. Perfect. Go ahead and pivot on the back foot and open it up into warrior 2. Good. Get a nice stretch in the right groin here. I have like this new sunscreen that I'm using, and it's like, I'm looking at my skin and I'm like, why am I so sparkly? That's what it is. I think there's like a little sparkle in my sunscreen. A little sparkle to your day. Good, team. It is, by the way, if you ever come to Hawaii or really anywhere in the world, make sure you get a reef-friendly sunscreen, because those chemicals can, if you want to go to the beach, comes off into the ocean, and you don't want to hurt the turtles and seahorses and stuff. Perfect, team. Go ahead and pivot on that back foot. Step it up to meet the front. Same thing other side. Go ahead and step just the left foot back. Go ahead and come into that high lunge option here to take that big beach ball or the more restorative. Hands on hips. We get this left hip flexor tucked up underneath you. Drop the back knee. Good. So yeah, glitter, no glitter. Just make sure it's reef friendly. You're not, you know, accidentally killing coral and stuff. Good, team. So it is reef friendly, but I had no idea it had. That's got a little glitter, a little sparkle to it. Good, team. Go ahead and interlace those fingers behind the back. Place the opposite thumb on top this time, so the thumb that feels a little funky. Open up the chest right here, opening up those shoulders, and then hinge at the hips into humble warrior. Good. Good. Keep that chest nice and open. Gaze like you're looking into a pond. Beautiful, team. Go ahead and pull on those fingertips down to help stand yourself back up. Pivot on the back foot, open it up into warrior 2. Keep that nice bend in that front knee. Good. Good, team. Open up that stance a little further if you're like me, feeling like you can stretch a little deeper. Go ahead and widen open that stance. Good. Beautiful, team. Go ahead and pivot on the back foot. Step that back foot up to meet the front right here. Shake it off. I'm going to go ahead and face this way and take the feet nice and wide as we come into a wide-legged forward fold. So just point the toes forward here, pressing into the outer edges of both feet, and then let everything go heavy. Come on over, reach for the ground. Maybe we're coming onto a yoga block. Maybe we can palm the ground. Maybe we can put it in alignment with the feet. Good. Maybe we're extra flexible and we can actually take the head down to the ground. More power to you. Find your appropriate edge for today. This wind is making like my eye water, but like just my left eye for some reason. Beautiful, team. Deep breaths here. Good. Good. When you're ready, go ahead and roll it back up, and let's go ahead and heel toe, do-si-do the feet back together, and we'll go ahead and meet in mountain pose. So feet together, palms face forward, and then on inhale, go ahead and bring both arms up overhead. Giant namaste, big clap, round of applause because you deserve it, and then go ahead and bring both palms down to the third eye. If you enjoyed this workout, please hit the like and subscribe button because I have new workouts every single week and occasional new recipes. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Namaste. I'll see you guys next time.